Hey adventurers, I'm Tony, this is Kate, and today is our Christmas Eve video. We couldn't find a Christmas video to do, so we're just doing another video with kind of some more Christmassy feel. So that video is the books that we were supposed to read in 2020 but we didn't get to, or at least haven't yet and probably won't.
I have hope. I have hope for one book.
Hope for one
I
book?
might get to it. Let's start with that.
Okay.
Book that I started reading, I actually didn't finish, and I kind of put it away for now, is All Things Bright and Beautiful by James Herriot. I'm over halfway through, really close. I enjoyed it, and I just stopped reading it, and I don't know why. Yeah, I have nothing more to say.
So the first book I think that I actually really talked about needing to read in 2020 and really wanting to read is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. I was supposed to read this so that we could review it, but other books got in the way, like Stormlight. So
The next book on my list is actually book one of the Whipping Stars. It's called The Whipping Star. I'm not entirely sure what the trilogy is called. I own book two. I haven't had access to book one, but I really wanted to read it and I didn't get to do it this year. It's written by Frank Herbert.
The other book that I really needed to get to this year, and I don't think it's going to, even though I'm still trying really hard, is Ranger's Apprentice, Book 2, The Burning Bridge by John Flanagan. As you know, Kate has already read this book, and we have already read the first book in this series, and we're reading this entire series as our big series of the winter. So I would like to get to it still this December, this year, 2020, but I haven't got to yet, and I don't think I will.
The second book on my list is rather a book series, and that's the Time Quartet.
I'm supposed to fold them into the pages, but it's too late now.
I'm pressing flowers in this book, I'm sorry guys, which is part of why I am not reading it. This is the full Time Quartet, so The Wrinkle in Time, Wind in the Door, I'm not sure I can't remember the titles of the other two books. This is a full quartet, and I wanted to get to this year, and I haven't been able to. It's written by Madeleine L'Engle. We
were both supposed to read this. This was supposed to be the last book that Kate talked about, but she didn't, so oh well. Then, let's see, The Giver. No surprise there that this book shows up somehow. It's actually not The Giver, it's The Giver Quartet Book 4, which is Sun. I have not read The Sun yet. I need to, and I would still like to this winter, but it's not going to happen. Or this December, this year. I don't think it's going to happen. I've got a Stormlight and Lord of the Rings book to read, so I don't think I'm going to get to it. The next book on my list is Dune by Frank Herbert. Once again, this is on a TBR. It's in a video, and we have yet to read it. Oh man, it's got a cover, that's why it makes such a grand appearance every time we film. I didn't get to this, I hope to. I actually wanted to read it this year too, but it was, as soon as the movie got delayed, I was like, nope, not going this year. It has such a nice ink and fresh paper scent, even though it's used. Alright, the last book, and I don't think I ever actually had it on a TBR, but I kind of maybe did, is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I did want to read this book, and I still do want to read this book. I just haven't read it yet, and I don't really know that I actually had it planned for 2020, but sure, I'll put it on this video. The second book I really wanted to get to was Aragon by Christopher Paolini, and I was never in the mood to pick it up when I was looking for kind of a random book to pick up, and I only have the second book in the series. I'm concerned that if I start it, I'm going to want to tear through the series, and I don't have book 3, so that's my excuse. Bad excuse. And the last book that was on one of my TBRs this year that I didn't get to is The Crucible by Arthur Miller. It's a pretty short read, and I plan on reading it yet. Probably not this December before the year's out. And yeah, that was my list of books, my stack of books I didn't get to. Yeah. It's hopefully a pretty short video. I suspect we'll probably end up doing this video every year, but that's okay. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and comment down below any books that you were supposed to read this year but didn't get to. We post videos every Monday and Thursday. Merry Christmas, guys.